Hello and welcome to the Luxury Hybrid channel. Today I'm going to show you how I acquired all of these luxury shoes at deeply discounted prices. And the reason that I wanted to put this video up is because being in the luxury community, I remember what it was like to be a college student or a high school teenager and wanting to acquire certain things but not knowing how to go about it. So I figured I could share some of my knowledge with you. My number one tip is to divide your money. That's the first thing you have to do, because you definitely want to make sure that you're taking care of your finances. You never want to go into debt just to acquire luxury goods. The way I have it set up is my bank account does direct deposit. So I have money going into my checking account, into my savings account, and then I also have two other accounts that are set up for travel and set up for shopping. This way every month money gets taken out and I don't really feel it. I definitely like to take into account my responsibilities first, so I always make sure that I have things, for example, car note, insurance, cell phone, etc. Things along that nature, that gets put into one list. I pay them off first, and then whatever I have left over, if I can add that into my shopping or my traveling account, that's how I get things done. Now, I'm very fortunate where I'm able to sign up for overtime shifts at my job, and I know that not everybody is able to do that. For something like that, I might recommend that maybe you can find a part-time job. Other ways that you could probably acquire things, for example, let your friends and family know that you're saving to buy your first Chanel bag or your first designer shoes. And if they ask you, what do you want for your birthday, or what do you want for your Christmas, or any of your high holidays, you could just say, you know what? Just give me cash and put that away. Just keep putting that money away, and eventually you'll be able to make your luxury purchases and who knows, maybe do your first unboxing. And this comes from Yuki's Closet. Let's see which ones these, okay. So I had been wearing a pair of white boots over the past few months in spring, somewhere from March all the way through about May, and I wanted to see if I would really be able to style them. Because of that, what I did first was I bought a pair of white boots from Missguided. And I figured if I can spend $50 on a pair of these boots and I can put them together and make really nice outfits, then you know what? Why not do the splurge and go for the Chloe Susana boots with the silver hardware. I feel like the silver hardware gave it a nice edge, and I know it seems strange, like why did I pick white boots? But I saw it on another fashion blogger and I loved the way she styled it up. It was very cool, very sexy, and very edgy. One more thing that I need you to keep in mind is these boots have never been worn. And that's the only reason why I purchased them, is because of the fact that they've never been worn. I'm not into buying pre-owned shoes, but I don't judge anyone who is. So, but if you want, this is a perfect way that you could get your hands on some luxury items without having to break your bank. Okay, this is not going to be everyone's taste, but I absolutely love these boots. So these boots retail for $1,380, and as you can see, I got them brand new for only $575. I think that's an incredible price for boots that have never been worn. And just so that you can see closely, you know, for all you know, these could have been a showroom model, and it's something that they have to eventually get rid of. Why not take advantage of it and purchase them responsibly? And this is another thing that you can do for yourself. You don't have to always buy from the boutique. Okay, now keep this in mind. Sometimes the boutique experience isn't always the best. I'm even going to throw in a fashion dupe at the end. It's not everyone's taste, but I also figured it's another option for you, because maybe you saved all this money. You go to the store and you buy the item, and then you find out that you're not even wearing the item. You don't even really like it that much. That's horrible, especially if it's something that's only on trend for a season or two. I don't know how I'd feel about spending anywhere from $600 and upwards on a pair of shoes and then only to find out that I don't like them after maybe I've worn them once. No, that's not spending your money responsibly. The next pair of shoes are also from Yuki's Closet. I nearly passed out when I saw them on the website because I could not believe that they were in my size. and they were my brand. I love this brand so much. This is also not everyone's cup of tea. Some people hate the brand, but I don't know. They don't bother me. I'm able to find shoes that are comfortable for me, and I love them. So this came with the box. Original price of these is $625. The reason I wanted these, when I went shopping with a friend of mine about a year ago, my sales associate had me try on a pair of shoes, red shoes. Oh my goodness, look at how gorgeous these are. And I can't help it, I just love the red sole. I've already taken the time to carefully peel back the Yogi's Closet, what is it, authentication sticker or whatever it is that they, you know, you saw it on the Chloe boots. But the reason that I did that, on the Chloe boots, I don't really care if the sticker is there and it wears off from me walking, but on these, I am going to protect the bottom of these shoes because I like to preserve the red. That's just the OCD in me. And in case you haven't seen how I protect my Louboutins, I will insert either an iCard over here or in the description box videos on how I protected the soles and how I was able to remove the soles in case you ever want to resell. You get the highest resale value for the more red that you have. I had very specifics when it came to buying the Christian Louboutin shoes. I needed them to come with the dust bag, I needed them to come with the box, and also I wanted them to come with the extra heel tap for repair. So on these red ones, let me tell you the name of these shoes. Yeah, I give you a close-up of this so you can screenshot that. So as I showed you, the shoes retail for $625, and I was able to pick them up for $445. The designer dupe that I want to share with you is something that I picked up from Shein. Dupes are not for everybody, as I said. However, these are a great dupe for this Stuart Weitzman pearl studded sandals. Wait, let me close this. It's very interesting how this buckle closes. There's a little hook here and it clasps right behind what looks like the buckle. So this is a non-functioning buckle. And I walked around the house in these and they stay on perfectly. These are remarkably well made. I mean, you could just tell by the way it's glazed or seamed or however you want to call it. But it's really comfortable along the foot sole here, and I think it's just such a pretty shoe. But you know, I have to tell you, I was really concerned that this would be something that next year I'll pull out of the closet and say, why did I spend $500 on these shoes? They don't go with anything for this season. And also, if you're a college student, this is a great way for you to stay within fashion and not break your bank. Maybe you just have a part-time job and you love fashion. I mean, come on, everyone deserves to have a taste of fashion, right? Also, H&M and Zara, they have a lot of great dupes for those Gucci slide mules that everyone seems to be crazed about. You can also check out their websites because they have amazing dupes for shoes as well. These I only paid $30 for from the Shein website. The box is very beat up. It's not the most attractive, but nevertheless, at least the shoe came intact, and that's really all I care about. Getting down to the last item, if you are following me on Snapchat or Instagram, then you would have already seen me unbox these. They are the, oh, this box is so hard to open. What I was able to pick up is the Louis Vuitton runaway shoes, or tennis shoes rather. I love them because there's just a hint of the classic canvas, the classic LV canvas, and then you have the black suede. Then there's the emblem, but this is raised, so it's not embossed or anything like that. And I love this touch of gold in the back here, as you can see. And then there's just like a little hint of white here going along the sole. And on the inside, they're really so comfortable. On the inside, it's in gold Louis Vuitton Paris. And this is what the bottom of the soles look like. So I have an interesting story. I put them in my shopping cart. I went to pay for them. It said paid. I didn't get a confirmation number. It also comes with an extra pair of shoelaces. I didn't understand what was going on, so I figured, okay, you know what? Here's a shoelace. This is like the worst unboxing ever. I figured, okay, you know what? I'm going to take a sign from the universe. Don't go shopping for them. Oh, but then that's when the overtime had presented itself to me. And here's a little booklet, care booklet thingy. As a result, I was like, okay, you know what? I went into my local boutique and the sales associate was able to order them from Bloomingdale's, and they were shipped to my house 2 days later. So these were the only shoes that I paid full price, but keep in mind, I budgeted, I saved, I thought about it for the entire summer. You were now in the middle of August. So I thought about this maybe since the end of May. And, you know, that's another thing that I would like you all to keep in mind. Make your decisions, you know, think about them, know that you want them, and know that they work for your lifestyle. So I really hope that this video was helpful to you in any way, shape, or form. Please give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on my social media. That's Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at The Luxury Hybrid. And you can always join the party by clicking subscribe. Remember to smile always, and I will see you guys in the next video.